So we are in module 1 now. I apologize. This first module is going to be packed. There's a lot to do this very first week because we not only have to get introduced to the course and get set up using the Connect website and get to know each other a little bit. There's also content to cover. We're going to cover the first chapter of the textbook. So there's a lot to do this week. The second week, the second chapter is also pretty full. So these first couple weeks are going to get you just going right away in this course. I'm going to share my screen so you can see Blackboard. I'm going to walk you through a couple things. So as you obviously are here, this is what your Blackboard looks like. There is a welcome video, which hopefully you already watched. There's module 1, and there's the link to Connect customer support if you run into trouble using the Connect platform. You can certainly let me know, but I'm probably not going to be able to solve those problems for you. So let's open up module 1 first and see what's in there. And again, I said there's a lot for this first week. So the first thing, if I enlarge this a little bit, the first thing you'll see is this introductory video that I'm doing right now. The second thing is the syllabus. It is crucial that you read through this syllabus to know the class policies. I'm going to take you through a little bit of this right now, but not absolutely everything. There are the course objectives, the things we're going to be doing, information about me and when I'm available, how to make appointments with me if you need to, where support is available, textbooks. You do not need to purchase anything because we use the first day program. So it's already been built into your tuition, essentially. The Mathematics for Elementary Teachers plus Connect website is linked right through our Blackboard. So there's nothing you need to do or purchase for that. There is a manipulative kit. It's a physical kit, which maybe you can see in the video, maybe not. It's a physical kit with manipulatives that we will use throughout the semester. That is paid for, but you do need to get that from the MCC bookstore somehow, however you choose to do that. You will also want to have a basic calculator such as this one. Here is our topical outlining calendar, which shows what we are doing week by week. It has some due dates on there as well for your use. Some of the things are ranges, testing ranges of when we do those. We're going to have 2 exams, and we're also going to have 5 of these competency tests. The exams will be taken in person. If you are local to Muskegon, then you can take them at MCC's campus through the testing center. That does require appointment. If you're not local to MCC, to Muskegon, then you will need to find a nearby testing center. I've sent tests all across the country. It's your job to find somewhere near you that offers, it could be another college. Sometimes libraries offer that sort of thing. Do that early in the semester and then contact me so I know where I will be sending those things, but you will be responsible for making those arrangements. How are you going to be assessed? SmartBook, again, you want to read this in detail. SmartBook assignments are there for you to engage with the textbook. You have to read the textbook, but reading a textbook front to back, right, is not super fun. And so this is an interactive way to do it. It asks you questions about the concepts along the way. If you get things wrong, certain concepts, then it'll link you right to specific areas of the textbook for you to then read and then come back to. Each of those has an estimated time of completion that it takes as well. You'll also have to post on the discussion board weekly. I'm doing this one a little bit differently than I've done in the past. Most of them are going to be reflecting on something. It'll maybe be the same some weeks. It might be different. And I've tried to simplify this a little bit. All I'm going to ask you to do is 1 per week. but give it some content, some substance. 50 to 100 words is kind of what I'm looking for. It's got to have some depth to it. I'll also give you a bonus point if you respond to a classmate's question or thoughts. Not quite as in-depth, 40 to 50 words-ish, right? Quality post. There's homework to do on the Connect website, in addition to those smart book assignments. There, like I said before, are 5 competency tests on 5 different areas. You're going to do those on Blackboard using Respondus Lockdown Browser and Monitor. Those do have a time limit associated with them. You won't be able to use any resources. And they are, because they're a competency test, it's sort of like all or nothing. It's either 0 or 100%. You just have to get 90% on them. They are really measuring certain skills that every elementary teacher really must be able to do. More details will be provided on those as the semester goes along. You will have multiple attempts at each of them. There are, like I said, are 2 exams. That's got to be fixed because the midterm is 200 points. The final is 300 points. I would fix that. You do have to take those exams in, like I said, a testing center. At MCC, if you're making an appointment, you can do it right through the My MCC button, or I did provide a link. Here's the grading scale. Here's how the point distribution works, where your points come from in the class out of 1,000. Read through this teaching method section so you kind of know what all these things are about, how I'm doing them, and why. As I scroll down further, policies. This is a 4-credit online asynchronous class. It's going to be a lot of work. And a lot of that work's going to be done by you on your own. Typically, a 4-credit class has 4 credits in class, so you have to do those on your own. 4 hours in class, so you're doing those on your own. Plus, a 4-credit class usually has another 8 to 12 hours outside of work. You're looking at 10 to 16 hours of work per week that you're going to have to build into your schedule for this class in order for you to be successful. Some of you may be a little more, some of you may be a little bit less. I do have a late work policy. It's summarized in this chart. Smart book assignments weekly are due by Friday. I give you a free grace period, no questions asked, 48-hour grace period where you can turn those in by Sunday. Okay, you should do them by Friday, but if you don't get to them by Friday, Sunday is okay. After that, that's it. No grace period past that Sunday. The same thing with your discussion reflections. Friday, grace period through Sunday. The homework that you do on Connect is due Sunday with a grace period through Tuesday. Okay, so those weekly assignments, 48-hour grace periods on them. Competency tests, there are no grace periods, but you have 3 attempts and they're over about a 13-day testing window. You decide when you take those. I think they open up on a Monday, and then the first attempt is due by Wednesday. The second attempt is due by the following Sunday. The third attempt is due by the following Tuesday. Now, I think I got the days. I don't remember when I have them set to open up, but you'll have a 13-day window. So each attempt will have its own due date. And then the exams, there's also another testing window, Fridays being the last day to do those. So make sure you plan accordingly. So there's an overview of the syllabus. Please read that in a little more detail on your own. Back to Module 1. There's an introductory survey that I need you to complete. That's within the first week of the class. It's just for me to get to know you a little bit better. There is an introductory discussion post where you need to introduce yourself to the class. This is going to be more than just, I want it to be a little deeper, right? We're going to be working together online, and this is our first chance to get to know each other a little bit. I made a video, which you can find here, or also as a response down here. If you want to see mine, please watch it, right? This is a little bit about me. Yours doesn't have to be as long as mine. You have 2 options. One is make a video. You can just use your phone and record yourself talking. That's completely fine if you're comfortable doing that. Or if you want to make a PowerPoint presentation or some slides and answer the following questions in those slides with some photos, to represent them, that's fine too. Just please make sure that they are accessible. Sometimes people upload presentations maybe through Google Slides and they're not accessible. They're not accessible for viewers to see. So make sure that they are. Address these things. State your name, where you consider home, right? Where you're from, what your goal is for college, anything you wish to share, just about family, pets, whatever. What do you enjoy doing in your free time? And then a couple interesting things. One, your favorite class you've ever taken and what made it great. That could be in high school, it could be in college. I don't care. But what made that class great? And then finally, just for fun, if you could go anywhere in the world, what would be your dream vacation? That's it for that first discussion post. Moving forward, they'll be a little bit different than that. Back to module 1. You will need to get started on the Connect site right away. There are several videos here showing you how to do this. This one shows you how to get registered for Connect. It's very simple. This one talks about, or there's several videos here directly linked into Connect that show how Connect works, how you're going to be completing your homework, and then how those smart book assignments work. Go ahead and watch those videos as well. These things shouldn't take you very long, okay? These first few things, right, you should be able to knock those out in an hour or two, okay? Then we're going to get into the actual content for chapter 1 in the textbook. We're doing this right away. You want to get started immediately. I would recommend the first thing you do in each module is complete the Smart Book assignment. That's my recommendation. Again, it links to things in the book. It's going to talk you through some of that stuff. If you do that, it'll help make some of the things that I talk about in my videos then a lot clearer. If you want to watch the videos first and then do the Smart Book, that's completely up to you. In each module, I will have instructional videos based on the content that we are covering. I break them up a little bit. You're going to see here 6 different videos. Section 1.1 in the textbook, I broke up into 3 different videos. I put the time length of each video there so you can see it, so you can know what you're getting into. If you want to open up the video and change the speed, 1.25 or 1.5 even, that's fine. It's up to you, or even slow it down. I do recommend while you watch those, you pause, you try certain problems, then you come back to the video. So there are 3 videos on section 1.1, A, B, and C. And then section 1.2, I need to edit the names of those. This gives me an opportunity to proof my own work. These should say 1.2, B, and C. So I'll change those. Those are all for 1.2. Okay, so you've got a couple hours worth of videos there as well. That's kind of like the lecture, the content that you would be getting if you were sitting in class. Okay, but you can watch it on your own time. And then finally, the last thing you'll have to do is complete this chapter 1 homework. The chapter 1 homework in Connect. Now, I'm going to take into that because there are you get a number of different opportunities to go through each problem. For chapter 1, again, this is the instructor view, not your view. The way that this is going to work is, you can see, every problem in here there are 20 questions in the chapter 1 homework. They're all worth 18 points. Each assignment, homework assignment, is worth 18 points. Chapter 1 homework. So for all of these, you're going to have 2 attempts at each problem. So there'll be a problem, you get to attempt and answer the question. If you get it wrong, you get to try again. If both of your attempts are incorrect, then it's going to give you another problem that's similar, same type of problem, but you've got to start over, and you'll get 2 additional attempts on that one. And then if you get both of those wrong, you get a 3rd attempt. So you kind of get, in some ways, like 6 tries at each problem. But I do change the question slightly. I'll even show you what that looks like if I go back a little bit. Let's see if I can get back to exactly where I wanted to be. And of course, so again, this is what it looks like from kind of from the student standpoint. This is an example of what the first question might look like. And again, you will have sometimes multiple answers within one problem. If you want to see what the guided solution looks like for that, you can, but then you'll basically be giving up all your attempts on that one, right? But if you want to see how to do it, right, what it looks like, yes, show me, and it'll give you information. You can check your work, you can see what the next step is, right? So it's kind of a guided process. So as you get into this work and connect, you'll kind of figure out ways that are helpful to you to complete it most efficiently and most effectively. But you do get multiple attempts at each question. So I know that was a lot. That's longer than most of these introductory videos will be, but I needed to walk you through quite a bit of information there. Again, for this week, you're going to want to read the syllabus, complete that introductory survey, post that introductory discussion board, get registered and understanding how Connect work, and then you're going to be diving into chapter 1. So again, lots of work to do this week, but it's going to get you started off on the right foot. That's it for now. Can't wait to talk to you soon.